And that happens every day to me now. It's every day we are seeing it. It can destroy your business model overnight. So so that is why you can't, when they say what keeps you awake at night. No, I don't sleep. You are perpetually thinking of infinite scenarios of what can go wrong, what can go wrong, what can go wrong, what can go wrong several times. And the idea is, how do I best prepare myself for what can go wrong? And several times it will go wrong. And it can go wrong for no reason. I'll give you a simple example. I mean, today we've had this coronavirus, right? Who is in control of oil price? Who is in control of what will happen to the reserve? So there are several things happening. Okay, so you gave somebody money to import goods from China. All right? They're not producing right now. What would happen? So my point is that there are several things. And the government will always do things to protect itself or protect its economy. So there could be a change in policy overnight. And when that policy changes, you have to live up to it. So the idea is that what type of forecast are you running? What type of scenarios are you running perpetually? If you get the point I'm trying to make. And it's not just about the scenarios, it's what will be my response, all right, for it. And how do I be proactive? How am I going to be proactive right now, all right, knowing that those things can happen?
I want to ask that to tie to that. Chinese, man, I teach Chinese. How can I further teaching Chinese? How can I go further teaching Chinese? So the reason why, I will tell you I want to answer the question. So the person that asks the question, I don't want to answer directly. Just think of it as a concept. I want to scale. That's what she's saying. I want to grow bigger. So what are the fundamentals of growing bigger? Let me move from 5 to 10. I don't know if you want to start. I don't know.
It is, first of all, I mean, China is the greatest trade partner anybody can have right now. So everybody needs to understand that language, if you get the point I'm trying to make, depending on where you're going. You can set up a school to teach Chinese. In our institution, we employ Chinese people because we're about to set up a full-fledged bank in China. You need people who can help, who can translate, etc., etc. So it's a very strong skill, all right? We just need somebody who would mentor the young lady, all right, to set up a school that would train people who are going to China, even on the basics.
So let me just extend the question. I run something that brings in 200 million naira. How do I scale? How do I move to the next level? How do I move to the next level?
It depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
That's even a large number to start from.
Okay.
That's, by the way, very well done, Odu. All right? That's a large number to start from. 200 million naira in terms of startup. It will grow. Whatever you're doing with it, whatever you started doing that created that 200 million, follow that chain. Okay. Just follow that chain. If it's, I don't care what you're doing, whether you are in the recycling business, you own a restaurant, right? It's a good skill to start from.
So for Access Bank,
yes.
What were the maybe 5 major growth leaps growth curve you encountered, and what did you do at those junctions?
Let me share with you what happened.
Okay.
The very first day, not that it was the day before, we did not know it was going to happen. First of all were too small. Nobody believed there was a future. As we got in, that day, which was 21st of March 2002, the central bank banned about 40 banks from the foreign exchange market, inclusive of us at Access Bank. Yes, inclusive of us. That was death. That's the equivalent of just putting a death penalty. We stood up and worked overnight, and we asked ourselves, how do we get out of this problem? A problem that we're part of. So what we did was we asked ourselves, what created this problem before we came? And we documented it. I'm giving you a real life problem. We're too small. So our capital must be your credit card limit today, maybe. All right?
Amen.
Yeah. So, no, I'm telling you. So people think it's, you have to go through those phases. I remember driving in front of GT. I'm coming back to that point where we are just, the leaders in that institution, by the way,